In the world of online financial services, the question of sensitive personal information often comes up. When you're dealing with platforms like Wise, formerly TransferWise, that facilitate international money movement, it's natural to wonder about the data they collect. One common query, particularly for users in the United States, is, does Wise ask for a Social Security number, SSN? As a finance expert, I can tell you unequivocally, yes, Wise often does ask for a Social Security number, SSN, or an individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN, from its US-based users. However, it's crucial to understand why they ask for it, how it's used, and what it means for you. This isn't just a random request. It's deeply rooted in financial regulations designed to keep your money safe and combat illicit activities. The regulatory landscape. Why SSNs are necessary. Wise, as an e-money institution and money services business, operates under stringent financial regulations in every country it serves. In the United States, these regulations are primarily driven by the USA Patriot Act, enacted after the September 11th attacks. This act significantly strengthened anti-money laundering, AML, and counterterrorism financing, CTF, efforts. It mandates that financial institutions, including those like Wise, implement robust Know Your Customer, KYC, procedures. KYC means verifying the identity of their customers to prevent financial crime. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. This bureau of the U.S. Department of the Treasury enforces regulations related to money laundering and other financial crimes. They require financial institutions to report suspicious activities and maintain records that can trace the flow of money. Internal Revenue Service, IRS. For tax reporting purposes, the IRS requires financial institutions to report certain financial activities, especially those involving interest earned or significant transfers. Your SSN or ITIN serves as your unique taxpayer identification. Think of it this way. Just as your traditional bank requires your SSN when you open an account, Wise, though not a bank, is subject to similar obligations due to the nature of the financial services it provides. They are handling your money and facilitating transactions, so they must comply with laws aimed at transparency and security. When does Wise ask for your SSN? Wise typically asks for your SSN or ITIN in specific scenarios for U.S. users. When opening a Wise multi-currency account with USD account details. If you want to get local U.S. account details, like a routing number and account number, to receive USD payments, Wise will need your SSN or ITIN for verification. When ordering a Wise debit card in the U.S., to issue a debit card linked to your Wise account for spending in the U.S. and internationally, your SSN will be required for identity verification. When sending transfers from USD, depending on the amount you're sending in US dollars, or the cumulative amount over a period, Wise may require your SSN for verification purposes. This is often tied to regulatory thresholds. For interest-earning features, if Wise offers any interest-earning programs on your balances in the U.S., they will need your SSN to report any interest income to the IRS. For business accounts, if you're opening a Wise business account in the U.S. as a sole proprietor, your SSN or ITIN will be needed. For other business structures, they might ask for an employer identification number, EIN, in addition to SSNs for beneficial owners. How is your SSN used by Wise? It's natural to be concerned about sharing sensitive information like your SSN. Wise emphasizes that they use your SSN for identity verification purposes only. Here's what that means and what it doesn't mean. Identity verification. Wise uses your SSN to confirm you are who you say you are. They compare it against trusted databases, like government records, to ensure your identity is legitimate and to prevent fraud. Regulatory compliance. As mentioned, it's a requirement to comply with U.S. laws like the USA Patriot Act and FinCEN regulations. Tax reporting. For features like interest-earning balances, your SSN allows Wise to report any taxable income to the IRS as required by law. What Wise doesn't do with your SSN. Credit checks. Wise explicitly states that they do not run a credit check when they ask for your SSN. Your SSN is used for identity verification, not to assess your creditworthiness. Sell your information. Wise has a strict privacy policy and does not sell your personal data. including your SSN, to third parties. Unsecured storage. Financial institutions like Wise are legally obligated to employ robust security measures to protect your data. Your SSN is handled with the same level of care as other sensitive financial information.